Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome back to Paralives. And I'm going to do a random genetics challenge today. It was a challenge originally, I believe it was Sims 4, maybe it was in previous Sims games too, but in The Sims 4, you could roll the dice on all of the random characteristics. You create a male and a female, and then you create their child, and the idea is to try and then make over the child and, whatever. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that in Paralives. There's a slight caveat. In The Sims, there are way less options. In Paralives, there are a million billion random genetics options. I want to make a cis male and a cis female for the purposes of this challenge so that they can have a biological child, because that's how the challenge was written. Like in The Sims, when you can't randomly assign gender as far as I'm aware. Like you could end up random potentially through story mode, I'm not sure. But that's the only caveat, because you can randomly assign gender and sexual presentation in this game. I probably shouldn't say that word in the first 5 minutes of a YouTube video, but that's fine. So, love this diva. This is the one that the game created for me when I loaded in. She is absolutely gorgeous, and I am here to possibly wreck everything. These are the ones I was talking about, and also these presets. I'm not going to roll these presets. I'm just going to stick with the two that go with the presenting cisgender option. I will randomly generate here, but if the option we land on is male presenting, I'll keep going until we get the next female one, if that makes sense. So hopefully that's okay with you guys. I'm going to do skin tones. I'm going to do like everything else, but I'm actually doing this in my Not So Berry save, and I want to end up with a family that I can put into the save. I'll make them all over to the point where they look like they could be real paras, because we're going to have to see them around, and I have aging disabled, so they could be around forever. So we have this diva here. Let's start with her first name. Now I'm clicking these 3 times. So we have Astrid Grove, and I'm going to keep the same surname for the bloke, so he doesn't get a random surname. So, ooh, that makeup does not suit you, my lady. Can I just take all that off for now? Thank you. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. We have, oh, she's a muscle mummy. Okay, hello. Should I do body hair? I feel like I might not for the female. And the chest shape I'm going to leave, and that I'm going to leave. So I think the random face stuff, I could do the skin tone again. I think, do these paste presets change the skin tone? They do. I don't want to do that. Hi, editing Cass here. Obviously, when I moused over the skin tones, I had the glitch happen where it changed the skin tone to one that I moused over. How I didn't notice that while I was recording this, I don't know. But we're going to have to roll with it because the video is done. So instead of doing the face presets, I'm actually just going to randomly go through these sort of subcategories. So we've got those for the eyes. I am loving the way she's coming together right now. That nose probably does. I mean, it kind of... Oh, she's very pouty. She's giving us some dog face over here. Facial structure. I'm not actually knowing what changed there. Oh, she's maybe got less of a chin. I'm not going to give her facial hair. And we will randomly generate some skin details. I actually don't know what changed. What did we end up on here? Does that do anything? What is this? Let me mouse over it. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, is it like a scar maybe? I'm not sure what that is. Or maybe it's something that's hidden by her hair. We're going to change that now anyway, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Okay. I actually love her. Go Astrid. All right. Do I randomly generate the makeup? I mean, I can. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to. You know why? It's a random genetics challenge, not a random accessories challenge. Tattoos. Again, I guess I could do tattoos. We'll just give her a tattoo. She got the guitar. Love that. I love the muscle mummy musician. And then I'm going to leave clothes because, again, that's a makeover. So we're going to randomly generate her personality. She has no physique and she looks like that. Are you serious? I mean, she's gloomy and good at being alone. She loves food. She's vegetarian, a night owl, and has normal cleaning habits. Okay, I'm confused by the combination of aesthetic and traits, but that's fine. This is what happens with the random genetics challenge. So I'm going to give her a quick actual makeover, go through and choose her clothes and her accessories and stuff, because again, if she's going to be walking around the world, I want her to be put together. I mean, what she's wearing is actually pretty good. Gloomy and good at being alone. She is giving goth in her aesthetic. Would you call that goth? I mean, I guess I could lean into the goth. Why don't we do that? That could be really fun. She's got really smart, so she's really smart. Oh my god. Are we going into the cliche goth science nerd, like in all those cop shows? You know, the goth girly who does all of the like hardcore science, quite often Asian as well. This lady obviously not Asian, but you know, I think we're leading into that cliche. Oh, I realized there's like a bunch of extra options under the eye. I just randomly generated the eye, but let's quickly do eyebrow. Oh my gosh, no eyebrows. That's a choice. And I can pick a random eyebrow color, but that doesn't matter. Let's do lashes. I hate that color. That color is horrific. She could paint over that with mascara, right? Yeah, let's say she's painted over that with, hang on, which one was it? It was that one. So I'm just going to keep the same one and say she's painted over it. Then we have the cute little highlight. I randomly generated that 3 times. We ended up on the same one. All right, and dark circles, there's no option for no dark circles. So I'm not sure if I should do it. I mean, I did actually want her, because I want her child to be a young adult, and I think that means because that way we can like meet her with our 2 or him, whoever it is, whatever gender they end up being, whatever gender, our 2 not so berry characters could meet them and socialize with them. So I don't want to have a teen, which means I want her to be an adult, so the dark circles maybe are appropriate. So she's an aging muscle mummy goth. So again, I'll get back to you soon. All right, I've finished making over little Astrid. I feel like she is actually little too. How tall is she? I don't know if she's shorter than me. Wow, I'm 160. So she's 155, little shorter, little short diva. I kind of low-key love her. I don't know if there's a way to randomly generate the height. I didn't see that, but I'll quickly run you through her outfits. So this is her every day. She's standing in the floor, which does make her look shorter. There we go. Is that fixed? No, she's got heels. They're like platform shoes, so that's why that's doing that. We have formal wear, we have workout wear, and we have sleepwear. I didn't put any makeup on her in those last 2 because I figure that doesn't make sense, but she is mostly hiding the dark circles under her eyes with makeup, which we love that for her. Now, let's make a fella. We're going to create a para. You, sir, need to be a sir. Avi, exactly. We'll give the same surname. What was her surname again? It was Grove, right? Yes, so we'll go with the same surname. Hopefully I can set them to be married. This is Michael Grove. Very generic. Very generic, to be fair. Astrid's slightly less generic, and it kind of goes with the way she looks as well, which I love that for her. So we will go presets first, I think. What have we ended up with? We have ended up with a... Which preset did it land on? How do I know? How do I know which preset that is? Like, it doesn't have a mark next to it. Excuse me. Sorry. Apologies. Okay, we have ended up with a male physique. So I didn't have to change them. That's good. All right, let's do skin tone. Oh, hang on, why is it changing? Why did that change? It lost the... There we go. I'm like, what's going on? I watched, who did I watch? I watched Fantasia do this. That was what reminded me that this challenge existed. And I know she had the exact same problem where you'd mouse over a skin tone and it would change the skin tone that you ended up with. So we will do... Can I randomly do moles? I can. I didn't do this on her. That feels remiss of me. Why did your physique just change? Or did you just pop out of the floor? Okay, so she has ended up with some manner of mole. I feel like I did this and she has some. I just don't know what they are, so I couldn't tell. It's fine. All right, so we did do this, right? What did he land on? Oh, is it something on his arm? Okay, so I can actually go through by arm. Is that how that's working? I actually can't figure out what that's changing. If you know, let me know. Okay, I'm gonna change his hair because it's super distracting. Ooh. Hello. Okay, don't change the color by accident. He's actually really cute. Okay, now I'm going to do face presets. I'm not going to do face presets, am I? I didn't do that last time because it changed the skin tone. So I'm going to do these individual presets. So we've done eye. And then we'll do eyebrow. Actually, your glasses are kind of in the way, sir. Can I take those off real quick? Okay, so he's got a little nose scar. That's why I couldn't see it. It was under the brim of the glasses. So, where are we up to? Did we do lashes? I can't remember if we did lashes already. I think we did, right? Okay. We've got a different little glowy highlight. And he has some dark circles that don't go with his skin tone. So I might change them just to a different one. I'll keep the actual circle, but I'm just going to change the color because the preset did not work at all. Alrighty, makeup we'll do directly. I did give her a tattoo. Grapes. Nice. And is that all of them? He's actually really cute. Michael Grove, really cute. He goes quite well with Astrid. This hasn't obviously updated. It does update, but you kind of have to click off and on for the profile picture to update. Is that everything? I feel like that went quicker than when I did it with her. Am I missing stuff? Oh, I haven't done his personality, of course. I'm like, what am I missing? Only the most obvious thing. All right, he is very strong, apparently. Oh, look, he looks like he works out. I see a six-pack there. She's dating down in terms of intellect. She has max intellect, so she's chosen him for other aspects. I mean, he's also a charisma bunny, so he'd be fine. He's not creative, though. He is energetic, which checks out with the physique. Good at making friends, checks out with the charisma. Good at nothing, my guy. Lifestyle, he's ended up not vegetarian. He's an early bird, so she's a night owl, I think. Yeah, she is. And he is sloppy, whereas she is normal. I feel like with the heights, they've kept the height that they had at the point where the game created them, but I guess that is still random, right? So now what I need to figure out is there's a way to make them be married in here somewhere, and I don't know how, so just bear with me for a sec. Okay, so the little edit relationships thing up here. How do I actually make you be related though? Oh, here we go. If you click on the 3 dots. So we are going to say spouse. They're married, you guys. So romantic. All right, I'm going to quickly give him a makeover. Bearing in mind his personality of energetic, good at making friends, and good at nothing. He did actually spawn with glasses on originally. I'm thinking maybe they're like a goth aesthetic alt couple. So I might go in that direction with him as well. And then it'd be really funny if their child is like the opposite. All right, I made some slight adjustments to her piercings because she has such an amazingly duck face lip. The piercing under her nose was actually clipping into her top lip a little bit, which bugged me. So I've switched to a lip piercing. And for him, I gave him the ring that she had. So it is not lost forever. Did I do all of his face features? I feel like I did. It's just, oh, did I do the ears? Wait, I don't think I did most of his face, did I? I feel like I didn't do this bit. No wonder it was so quick. See, and now his nose piercing's clipping too. I should have done this sooner. It's fine. I don't know what that changed. And you could have facial hair. You did not get facial hair. I don't know what happened there. That's fine. I did click it. And he's got some freckles, which is exciting. So I think I missed that step with him. My bad. So I guess I need to change his piercings now too, because I don't like the way it clips in. I find that really distracting. So I'm going to change it just so that, you know, it goes a little better. Hang on, wait. I need to go here and then here. I'm like, where did all the piercings go? Here they are. Yeah, cute. All right. So that's Michael. That's Michael. And Astrid. Now, he's actually not that much taller than her. He's obviously compensating with the hair. So, create from genetics. Now, I have never done this. We want the child to be... Okay, well, let me make her... It's come up as a female. If I go randomize, just to get the gender randomized... Oh, wait, no, that's randomizing the genetics. That's not changing the gender, I don't think. Anyway, I got to do it 3 times. So, I've done it once. Cute. Cute. I did change his eye color, right? I'm really struggling to remember what I've done because I'm not super familiar with the Paralives builder. I will age her up to a young adult. I think you have to do it here. So let's go Grove and random first name. Lisa Grove. Love her. Love her. What is your height? Because in theory, she should be in between the two, right? She is a giant compared to the others. She's 155. He's 163. She's 187. That doesn't make sense. I'll make her taller, but not that much taller. Is the Paralives genetics like got an element of like actual randomness in it? Because I mean, that's fine, but I'm curious. So what I'm going to do, I will keep that hair color, but I'm thinking of maybe doing a like, that's the tips. Because if you look at their hair color, she's got brown and he's got, I don't know where it is. Is it this one? It's one of those up in here, but I'm scared to hover over them because I'm scared it's going to change. So I think what I'll do is I'll try and keep the color, but I want to change the roots to brown. Just so that it looks a little bit more, that's probably not the right brown. I could, in theory, grab the color swatch, but that's fine. So I don't mind keeping the hair. Why don't we lighten up the tips even more? Yeah, that's super fun. And I'm going to keep the glasses because her dad does have glasses. So why don't we do the personality first? Because it'll give me an idea of how to make her over. I will still randomize this. So she's a jester who's good at taking care of others and technology. She's inherited her dad's physique and some of the charisma, and she's a lot like her dad, actually, in terms of these. Except she's got a talent. She's a vegetarian like her mother. She's a night owl like her mother. She's sloppy like her dad. But she's a jester, so she's very, outward focused on others. That's awesome. Now, I know the theory is to stick with what you get, basically. But I'm going to change this to a brown to match the roots. I do the same thing with The Sims. Past tense. I did the same thing with The Sims. If we got a kid who randomly something messed up because of the genetics not working properly, I was happy to fix it. And I get why it would be the eyebrows match the main hair color. But because if I do that, they go back to orange. But the thing is, logically, they should be matching the roots. So I will adjust. I'm perfectly content to adjust that. I won't change the eyes or any of that kind of stuff. She's got her dad's freckles, which I love that for her. We'll leave all of that. All right, now let's give little Lisa. I dislike everything we have going on. Oh, you look so sad, honey. Why don't we, before we do your makeup, let's take the glasses off so we can see your face, and then we'll go through. Now, she's a jester who likes taking care of others. So maybe not, because her mum's makeup I just went dark, but maybe we should give her some fun colors and stuff. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to do with her palette, to be honest. I don't really wear makeup myself. I wear a little bit, but not. I don't go for the full eyeshadow thing. I haven't done that for years because I cannot be bothered. So I'm not very good with eyeshadow, and I'm sure you guys are going to be able to tell. Oh, I like the little love hearts. Very cute. Can I make it? Because I did the purple when I was experimenting with that with Blossom, because it's kept all of these swatches. I feel like if I edit this swatch, it will change on Blossom because that swatch seems to be universal between characters, which obviously I don't want. So can I do that? I don't like what it's doing in the corners, but can I then hide that with another? How does it determine what sits over the top of what? Why is that color sitting over the top of everything? Well, that's unfortunate. I was thinking it'd be cute if she had a little brightly colored heart on her face, but I don't really like the fact that it's sitting on top of everything. I mean, it is cohesive. Whether you would call it good is a separate question. I mean, she ended up with a good chin. I will say, given her mum and her dad both have quite receded chins, I think she ended up with quite a good jawline. It's a shame her mouth is kind of trending down like that, but that's all right. Maybe despite being to be fair, I was going to say, despite being a jester, she seems very sad. But my experience of playing with jesters, because Rosea is a jester, happiness is not actually part of being a jester. They seem to mostly be angry and sad so far. Is that changing the color at all? I'm confused. I'm not loving this, to be honest. She looks so sad. Honey. Oh, Lisa, baby. Why you look so sad? I really want to just drag those corners up. Do you think that's allowed? Is that allowed? Am I breaching the rules of the challenge right now if I just go like that? That fixes so much. Is that okay, do you think? What if I go down slightly? So not she was down here somewhere. Not up crazy, but just neutral maybe. Yeah, that looks better. And I'm also still not loving that eyeshadow. I actually struggled with this a lot when I was doing Blossom and Rosé as well. I really am struggling with the makeup in this game. Maybe we'll just go for a gloss. Should I just take that off and ease back on the eyeshadow a ton? I kind of think I like the natural look for her a bit better. I mean, that's not too bad actually. Let's just go for faint, and then I might actually take that highlight off. I don't think it's doing her any favors. And then I still need to work on the blush. Let's go for the one that goes across the nose. Cute. I mean, I can live with that. I think that looks all right. I mean, I still struggle with the makeup in this game. I am 100% not used to it. But let's go in here and we'll give her her glasses back. What suits her face? I actually think I like that on her. And since she's leaning into the orange, I just don't want her to look like a clown. Jester takes care of others, could be a nurse, could be in a similar career actually to Blossom, like music therapy or that kind of thing. So we'll go with something that's like fun, but not clownish, if that makes sense. I'm not mad about it. Do I go for a longer skirt? I feel like I'm going to go for a longer skirt. I said I was going to do her in fun outfit and I've put her in black again, haven't I? That's the one Blossom's wearing, so I won't do that. How about that? That's kind of fun. And if she's going to end up at the hospital potentially, because that would be a fun way for them to meet actually. If I have her join that career, then she could meet Blossom at work. I wonder if she'll appear as a co-author at that point. In theory, she should. So I kind of like that idea. And then let's change that skirt to match the kind of navy vibe. We'll change the nails to... Her mum's got these giant nails, but I think I'll just go for like a nice orange. Not sure if that's a sentence many people say. I don't mind orange. It's not a bad color. We'll go for some tights and... Wait, does she still have socks on? Yes, let's take those off. I don't want her to be in like crazy heels in her every day, you know? That's just not comfy. Let's go for these and we'll go for something in a bit of an orange. She's got sensible shoes on. She's a sensible shoe diva. Love that. Oh no, that's too much. How about that? No, I hate that. Let's just go to black. When all else fails, black or white or like off-white. Yeah, let's do that. So that will be her every day. Lisa Grove. Love her. Then we have her workwear, and I mean, I'm not mad at what she's wearing, to be honest. If I just lighten up the color. Okay, there's only one color on this one. Oh, is it a shirt underneath? I see. So if I go with, actually, if I keep the main color, but then I go here, I can be like, no, definitely not that. This will be her work outfit. So again, I'm thinking hospital, music therapist. Other than the jewelry, because I'm not sure you'd wear... I mean, Blossom's probably got jewelry on, to be fair. I'm like, would you wear at the hospital, like, big chunky jewelry? I guess you could. I don't know where that's disappearing to. My goodness. No, I think we might give the necklace a miss. How about fun bracelets, maybe? She's meant to be our jester at the hospital, making the children's days brighter. And I love that for her. Now, again, we're going to go sensible shoes because hospital worker means sensible shoes. So is that what I put Blossom in? I feel like it might be. It's not like formal, like you wouldn't, this isn't formal wear that you would wear to like a formal event. This is formal that you would wear to your workplace, which seems to be how this game uses the outfit. I've not seen formal wear for anything else yet. Do I go a different? I don't like the yellow's not doing it for me. Let's go with that. That's saying hospital workwear. Can I change her hair for the purposes of her work outfit? You can adjust it, but what I might do actually, what I'm going to do so that I don't have to go back and change it later, I'll create that. So the hair should be now set for the next outfit. And then I can go in here. I just want an updo. So that's her dad's hair. Like something where it's tied back. So like every day, going to work, bit more professional, tie it back in the, I'm sorry, I don't know the names of the different African-American hairstyles. I love it though. There's something puff. I forget the name and I don't want to say the wrong thing and be offensive. So my apologies. If you know the name of it, let me know. She's fun. Let's put fun earrings. Yeah, I actually really love her. Why do I love her so much? She probably needs a tied back hairdo for this one as well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So we'll lock that hair in. Isn't there a thing of like wearing a hair wrap at night so your hair doesn't go crazy? Because I have curls and I should be doing this. So I don't have like really tight curls, but I do have curls. So I might actually have her tame her hair. I am looking at the color of the skin markings and thinking I need to change it. Oh, why did that copy across? If I now take that off. Okay, so it hadn't actually overwritten her hair. It was just concealing it for that outfit. I don't like what it's doing there. I really just wanted to have a hair covering for that one outfit. I guess they're thinking it's religious headwear and therefore... No, but the thing is, if you're wearing it for religious reasons, my understanding is Muslim women can wear their hair out when they're at home. They're just only allowed to be around the men in their household. I feel like you should be able to customize, like the pajamas type headwear. You shouldn't have to wear a head. Anyway, that's fine. It's fine. I'm sure they will fix it. I have no doubt they will get the feedback if it is not correct and they'll change it. So let's just not mess with the head coverings. It's not working out for me. What is her? She does actually have max physique. It's done that thing where it's given the mum max physique, but the body shape doesn't match. And then it's given her max physique. And I mean, to be fair, she could be all muscle underneath, but she's got some curves, which no shade here. I mean, maybe she's like a weightlifter or something. Oh, I love that cardigan, but not for workout wear. I love brown. It's like my favorite color. I don't like how that's clipping into her hair though. I mean, that's the same shirt. No, it's not. It's not the same. Like, isn't that the same shirt she's wearing as her every day? That's the same skirt her mum's wearing is the only reason I'm hesitant about it. We could do that and then change the colors. So underskirt, white, overskirt. Oh, there's patterns. Oh my God. Are there patterns for everything? Wait. If I go like that, is there a pattern button over here? Not that I can see. Is it just the skirt? I mean, what she's wearing now does not go with that shirt. So we need to change the color. I could go with white. I'm kind of loving that for her. I'm loving that she's like out here living her very best life. Like I said, I kind of wanted her to be the opposite of her parents. So we are achieving that. Hey, those shoes combine everything perfectly. Love that. I think I put the same thing on Blossom. I know this clips into her hair and I know I was just complaining about it, but let's go with that. And then we're going to go with the like daggy pajama bottoms, but maybe in, oh, let's do the little strawberry. Oh my God, this is game changing. Oh my gosh. So I could do that and then go main color. There's 3 main colors. What is the detail? Oh, it's the stitching. And then I could be like, I want the flowers. No, that's the base color. So if I do this, it maybe is the flowers. I want the flowers to be like vibrant. She's got like sunflower pajamas. So I have to now go back to this shirt. I'm not actually going to change it. I'm happy with the white. But in the interest of me learning how this works, if I go change colors, let's go back to this swatch because I want to edit it. And I don't think I'm using it for anything. So if I click on that, it's not doing anything. So some of them, the ones that have patterns, you can then change, I guess. Maybe some of them don't have a pattern option. So if I go edit, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Lisa. I'm constantly undressing you because I don't know what I'm doing. Main color. So it doesn't have the box. I think that's the difference. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not super fussed about that. I kind of love her. The genetics is obviously not perfect, but it's not in any other live sim that I'm aware of. To be fair, I've not played with the genetics in Inzoi. Maybe they got it right. Who can say? I doubt it, but you never know. So the only other thing I want to change, which this is technically breaking the rules. So avert your eyes, because she ended up with 3 different skin details. I just want to see, can I pick a color? Is that acne? What is this one? What are they? If I go here. Okay, so she's got adult acne. That's what this is. Is that how adult acne presents on darker skin? I feel like acne, I should be able to, she's an adult. I aged her up from a teen. She's not a teen anymore. She outgrew it, guys. Okay, obviously keep the freckles. I actually love the freckles on her, but I'm going to take the acne off. She got some Roaccutane or whatever that medication is called in your local region, and it has taken care of the acne for her. So I actually love her. I really love her. She's so cute. I want to be friends with her. And then here's Dad. See, I feel like the nose she ended up with is not either of the noses. So I do think there's something, the genetics are not quite there yet. That I'm sure that they'll be working on it in the background. I give this team a lot of grace because they're indie. I know I've said that before, but this is Lisa Groves. So let's move them into the world. So I'm going to buy them a house because, like I said, I want them to be in the world. Now, our fam is in here. Obviously, we're not going to change that. There was a house I found that did look the right size. 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom. I could just put them in the house next to the park. Let's do that. Sure. Yay! New neighbors! Well, not exactly neighbors. But look, how cute is this? Oh my goodness. They've got their empty basement with cobwebs and a ladder. Absolutely love this house. I think I just want to change her wallpaper to something that suits her a little better, you know? Even just that. Holding shift makes it do everything. And I hate that the fact that that is different. Did I try that when I was making over Blossom and Rosea's house? I feel like I didn't. So I probably made life way harder for myself than it needed to be. Now, the parents are goth. So I'm actually going to quickly go through and make this house much more in line with the aesthetic that I imagine that they would have. I'm sorry, Paralives team, I'm ruining this perfectly gorgeous little house that you made to suit my random generation family. And actually, I want to change that floor to match the kitchen. I prefer that anyway. So, we have new neighbors. I love them so much. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Have you tried this challenge? Have you done it in The Sims? I had done it in The Sims. I did it. I had a look. My channel's really old, especially for its size. I did it 7 years ago. So, I've got like a better microphone and stuff. Please don't go back and watch the original. I'm sure it was very quiet and mousy. So, I'm going to leave this one here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands. And I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.